Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. Scared the crap out of me. Oh my gosh. All right then. Get seated. Get comfy. Yes. It's a good boy. Yeah, it's a good boy. Oh, you guys might notice he has a little bit, I don't know. He's going to the vet. He has a bit of a skin irritation, so don't be concerned. It doesn't seem to bother him that much. But I'm just gonna go and get it checked. I don't know if it's fungus or something. You have fungus? No, it doesn't bother him. You a good boy? Yeah, are you a good boy? You gonna come and do a video? Yeah? Apparently he doesn't kiss in public. He kisses when we're on camera. I'm sorry, Cancer. He totally surprised me the way he came up there. I'm kind of getting over a cold here. I really want to do something besides lay on the couch and watch Netflix and cuddle with the fur babies. It drives me just crazy after a while. So I'm feeling like a lot better, but it was a lot of work to get ready. There's a lot of makeup on this face, even if it doesn't look like there is. So, Cancer, we're going to do a reading for you. Going into my brand new Kippa deck. It's not a Kipper deck. Well, it is a Kipper deck, but I call it the Kippa. So we're going to do the Kippa. Oh, that's interesting. That was prominent in, I think, Gemini's reading, which was a few days ago now. I shuffled the crap out of this. In the Kippa, I've got the tarot here. And I got the teeny tiny. Well, you have some interesting energy after your pre-shuffles. You have Thief, the Fool, and the Two of Cups. I just heard, don't run away with my heart. So I don't know. I still have my sense of humor. Are you ready for this, Cancer? Are you ready for a Kippa reading? Let's see. Let's see. I was actually putting, it almost looked like just like a rash that he was getting. And then I think he just kept scratching it. I think he needs a cone. He needs a cone on his head so he doesn't scratch. But then I have like this calendula ointment. He really liked it when I rubbed it on there. It actually seemed to help a bit. First thing you have is official person. I'm doing a 6-card spread with this. Sudden wealth, occupation. Wow, that's interesting. Official person with sudden wealth and occupation. Official person within your community. Sudden wealth, great fortune. Occupation, adjudication. Well, okay, what is going on here? And then you have lovers at the bottom. And thoughts. Thoughts of a lover. Your thoughts of a lover is thinking of you. That's a really, really interesting underlying combination. And it's kind of funny because I don't immediately see how it links to what's here. Okay, an official person of your community, sudden wealth and great fortune are sitting right with each other. An occupation of judication. Okay, Cancer, it looks like to me that you've got something coming in. I'm not sure how this is linking up. I don't know if you're asking about somebody. Are you asking about somebody in this reading? Because it's just odd the way your underline is sitting here like this, like it's your reading. So are you having thoughts about somebody that you care a lot about? And because you're having these thoughts, is it their story coming in? Or you're just having these thoughts and this is what's going on for you? I mean, it's really kind of interesting. So whoever this is for, if this is for you, if this is for someone who could possibly be thinking about you, what I'm seeing here is that you might be inheriting something, and it feels like whatever you're getting some form of wealth here. It's coming through, I want to say, in the immediate community, through an official person. This person could be adjudicator. This person could be a judge. This person could be a lawyer. It's their occupation. And it feels like to me that like this could be something that you inherit. This could be something that comes through in some form of a judgment for you. This, as well with occupation, this could be something that you have been trying to get. That's coming, it's kind of funny. I think that's kind of been a bit of an underlying energy kind of moving through the collective, sort of in a quiet manner. I would say almost like kind of hidden in the shadows. Like it's not the full-on message, but it sort of sits there, and it's coming through a little bit stronger in yours, where maybe you've been through something in a job scenario and you were owed some sort of money and it hasn't been coming through, or you may have had some sort of a claim through disability. I'm not sure what, but there's definitely a connection here. I feel like for you, with your occupation, that is again sort of sitting in the shadows. It's not the most prominent, because I do feel like there is, again though, but it's almost like something has to come through more of a legal channel for you to get this. I also want to say, because the official person is sitting here with the community, this could be somebody who's representing your family, let's say. So again, it could be something that's an inheritance, or somebody was contesting a will. I do feel like something is like clearing up for you. Yeah, but it's pretty obvious that this is being cleared up via, I feel like, a legal channel. And it might have something to do with the money that you were owed through an employer. Now, if you are owed some sort of money through some sort of level of employment here, and you haven't done anything yet, like taken any action or filed any paperwork, I'm kind of seeing this as well as an indication that, you know, you should get on it, because I feel like there's something here for you to get. So if you've been procrastinating about filing some sort of a claim, I really think that it would be in your best interest to do that. Now, I'm going to pull cards out on this, because I don't know what this is coming in. I don't know if this is somebody that you're thinking about, if there's someone that you're worried about. It could be, like, it doesn't have to be a lover. It could be, you know, if you have a child, or maybe there's something that you're waiting for a child to receive. So maybe your child has a disability and there's some sort of funding or support. Like you have thoughts about somebody that you care about. It could be an older child as well, if you have like an adult who is kind of like self-sufficient, but yet, you know, there's something that they're going through and you're concerned about it. Like, I don't know what area of your life this could be, but it feels a little bit broad, specifically because of this underline. So it's left me kind of a little bit in thought here. With that, we need a little bit of namaste tea. Just a moment in time now. Okay. I always find it's interesting when I get sick, because I'm like all full of fire and air in my chart. I have a little bit of earth to ground me out. But I'm usually pretty, you know, like high energy. I often feel like I just get down to like regular pace. Normal people's paces when I get sick. Like, okay, you can do this. Let's pull out a tarot on each one of these. I'm going to look separately at your underline here in a minute. Oh my God, I've had the craziest dreams too. Last night I had the craziest dreams. Dreams about my dentist and Felicia, who does the adjustments. I've had so many weird dreams about that. Just hang on a second. I have no one to talk to. I'm stuck at home sick. So I've had weird dreams about my teeth and the whole process that's being done here. I had a dream that they were elongating my teeth. I don't know why, but they were elongating my teeth. And they were just like attached with these bars, and my teeth stuck out like really long. And one of them got kind of loose, so I pulled it out. And at the same time, like it looked a lot like these, but thinner. Like these, but thinner, really thin. And at the same time, I was eating some Pringles. And because these were like sort of the same texture, I ate a bit of them. I thought, oh no, it's half the length it used to be. And so I went to the dentist and I showed Felicia. I said, look what I did. I thought they were the Pringles I was eating. You can fix that, right? And she looked at it and she said, no, you're going to need a fake tooth now. I was like, oh, shit. You guys have like crazy dreams when you're sick. And it's like, oh, my God. So then you wake up and you're like, oh, my teeth here. There, that's just a little bit of, you know, your typical Cindy entertainment. Official person. Oh, wow. That's pretty powerful energy. Guys, there's something going on here. I feel like some of you have been going through something in the court system for quite some time. Or some of you have been battling with, I don't know. But this person has come. This person is basically putting an end to something. Now, let's keep going. Sudden wealth. The 9 of Wands, this has been a long drawn out thing. Again, I'm getting the message. If there's something that you've been procrastinating about, you feel that an employer has owes you some sort of back pay, or there's something that you should be getting in disability, but there's a form that you haven't been filling out, or that you haven't a channel that you haven't gone down, you should really, my advice is to go down it based on these cards. And I feel also because it's going to take time to go through that channel. So you should get those wheels in motion now, if that's something that you've been procrastinating about, because it's sitting here for you, but it's something that is a long time coming. Occupation, temperance. Guys, yeah, this could have something to do with a job that you had, something that you are owed here. It's definitely coming through, but I feel like you can only get it if you go through some sort of official channel. Community, the King of Swords, that comes in really well with the official person. So again, this is a professional within your community. So I also feel like if there's something that you are looking for a solution to that could be more broad, it could be broader than your like local community. You know, like let's say you feel like, well, I think I need to go federally with this as opposed to state or provincial, or I don't know. Americans call it federal. Yeah, I don't know. Sorry. I'm guessing you do. It's just the difference would be provincial or state. I feel like you don't need to necessarily connect with someone who, you know, would be more distant, if that makes sense. Like this could be like someone within your community who has knowledge about this, but it's official. So I want to say it's probably a lawyer, or it's probably somebody who specifically works with or does or deals with, I don't know, like sort of social work as well. If there's something, you know, that's owed to you, because this person is has the capacity to put an end to this. Like we have the sickle and the sword, like really like putting an end to something. And great fortune, the Hermit. Man, this has been the hardest thing to find or get. This is perhaps even something that's kept you kind of isolated. Judication, strength. The law is on your side here for something, Cancer. I would definitely see that here. The Queen of Wands is at the bottom. I want to see what your thoughts are about the Lover, or whose thoughts, or what this is. There is strength in judication. I'm going to just say that, right? Because I also get like this, there's two sides to a story. I mean, and even if you're dealing with an employer, or I don't know, or you're dealing with like a person or a spouse or anything like that, there's always two sides to a story. And it's almost like this person sits in the middle so that something can be finalized and both parties can move forward. There's strength in that. So thoughts and lovers. Thoughts and lovers. A muse. That really comes off as a muse. Thoughts about choices too. Thoughts. 6 of Swords. I feel like this is getting your thoughts more into a positive direction as well with lovers. You know, like looking beyond choices that perhaps you've been focused on and look ahead to something else. Lovers, you have the Eight of Cups. So there's something here that you are emotionally disconnected from. And it might be something that you're going through as well here. But I don't know what this is. This is a really odd underline. You have thoughts about someone that perhaps is emotionally disconnected from you. There's distance here, right? There's, I want to say, quite a bit of distance somehow with the Six of Swords and the Eight of Cups. The Magician. You could be even trying to send positive thoughts to someone. Someone could be trying to send positive thoughts to you. The Two of Cups and the Hermit. The Great Fortune, too, with the Hermit is almost like a wise one. You know, like having a wise one come into your life or at the right time or the right moment. And sudden wealth is something that, you know, it's sort of like it's your win, it's your jackpot. It's, but it feels like it's connected to you needing to do something for yourself. And I am getting the sense of an occupation that is either held you back financially. It could be too, like maybe some of you had an occupation. I'm getting this message. You had an occupation and you may have even had to have left this occupation and it's left you with some health issues. Right, like with Temperance, like also get like this is a lot of healing and balance that comes in with this card as well. And you may be trying to get compensation for your health issues. Official person and the Death card. The Nine of Swords and the Five of Swords. So there's something that you have been trying to bring to an end here. There's an official person here standing there to do that for you in some capacity. The community, I feel like this person is in your community. The King of Swords. The Ten of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, this is almost like someone that, I don't know, it could be someone that you've been trying to find or meet to give you an answer to some sort of problem. But with the community and the Ten of Pentacles, this person is somewhere in your vicinity, like they're in a meeting place. It could be a courthouse. It could be a law office. It could be a meeting place too, but this community also has a sense of where like everybody goes. This could be a community center. But there's almost some, if you don't have this person in your life yet, it does have this feeling of perhaps randomly bumping into them in a place that you would typically not go to see this person anyways, you know, like if this is a judge or a lawyer, or maybe this person is even retired because they look quite old and you've run into them swimming lessons at the community center or something like that. This person, like, talk up some people here. I mean, don't be obnoxious, but I would strike up some conversations with people. Cancer, in your community, I feel like there's, yeah, the opportunity to perhaps discuss something. I'm just getting the feeling like with this Hermit and this King of Swords, they're both like old and gray with long white beards. And you know, you're going to find with this card every walk of life, like every socioeconomic. And I'm just sort of thinking like maybe a community center, maybe a place where you go to meet, or a library, you know, that isn't like anybody can go in there, you know. But it does have that feeling like that's the key here of meeting somebody in a place where everybody kind of shows up. Otherwise, you would not likely meet this person. So the Nine of Wands and sudden wealth. The Magician. This is like the answer that you need. The step you need to take for something to happen here for you. Great Fortune and the Hermit. I really feel like it's almost like it would be very fortunate for you to bump into this person, to meet this person, to discuss something with them. They have a lot of knowledge, and I do feel like they guide themselves with this. This person is very good at giving advice. There's like a wealth of knowledge here sitting in this Hermit card. The Hermit. So as well, the Moon, wow. This person definitely knows how to navigate something that you don't. You have great and sudden fortune wealth, right? So if this isn't a person that you're going to bump into, it literally, I just feel like you kind of get the answer that you need to something. It could be something that you've been searching for quite some time, with the Nine of Wands and the Nine of Swords. Temperance, occupation. I do feel like some of you, though, are dealing with either an occupation from the past that has given you some sort of an ailment, perhaps. Maybe you have, I don't know, like even, I'm just feeling like this, like using her hands. You know, so it could be like a carpal tunnel syndrome as well. So it's difficult, or it could be arthritis. I'm picturing I'm literally seeing somebody working in like, what would you call it? Like a meat processing facility, and working in the cold. I used to, back years ago when I did pest control, I used to see, I was out of so many different environments, and I used to wonder like how it really affected the people that worked in there. Like they had gloves and stuff on, and they were just by hand cutting all this meat and all day in the cold. Thought, what does that do to a person's body? I don't know. I just feel like you should investigate something here for yourself, Cancer. There's something that I feel like you could get compensation for. I don't feel like this is something, you know, like, oh, let me beat the system and let me get something here. This is like, you could probably use this money, you know, to compensate for something that maybe even you can't do for yourself now. Occupation and temperance. The World. Wow, this is something that came to an end. And the King of Pentacles. Oh man, Cancer, you really should do something. Really do. Like, it just looks like, I don't know, maybe there's, like, even look into this. Maybe even this is the reading to get you looking into something. Like maybe you suffered some sort of an injury in an occupation, maybe even years ago, and that injury is kind of like a permanent thing going forward for you, and it has limited you in terms of how you can earn an income for yourself. I honestly feel like there's something from your past here that could almost in some way be corrected for you, right? Like to come out on the other end here of the King of Pentacles, you're in a very comfortable position. Judication is your strength. Judication and the Strength card. The Five of Pentacles. And something flipped. Sorry, see, I'm slow. And the Ace of Swords. Gosh, you might have been locked out of something. I'm also hearing for some of you, there could be something in the past. You know, I'm getting, what the hell was that clothing line? It was a really, it was a very racist clothing line. It was like if you applied to work there and you weren't like white with blonde hair, you pretty much were in the back room and it was hard to get any hours. There could even be something like that here, like being kind of shut out of something. And get the truth here, like really getting the truth. Or exposing the truth. There's something about exposing the truth. And for some of you, this could be a partner or a spouse. It may not be you because of this thoughts and lovers here. It's kind of, you know what's coming up on this? And that reading every once in a while will pop in its head a little bit for justice. It'll be interesting to see what comes out with Libra this week when I finally get there. Because it was a Libra reading years and years and years and, well, not years ago, I guess. I haven't been doing this that long. 3 years ago, and it was about justice. And one of the things that's coming in for me in that, and again, like, a reconciliation as well. Because there's a lot of things from that reading that have started to occur. And one of the bigger things here in that reading was almost like something being found that was missing, you know? And once this was found, it became evident of the injustice that was done. It showed up in the reading as almost like a lost paperwork, you know, when someone just came across it, unofficial person, and found it. And I was like, oh my God. And there was something that happened in I think California, where the laws got changed, that it was no longer a statutory limit on abusing children. So some adults were able to finally come forward and get justice in things that had been done to them as children. And then obviously what happened here in Canada with the mass grave sites that were found, that was really like that. Obviously, right? Like when you had the evidence, like something that had been lost and missing for so long. There's like that feeling in here. Like I'm seeing that filing cabinet, Cancer. I'm seeing that filing cabinet. I'm seeing something that is like a missing piece to a puzzle. There's either that sense of, you know, a law has been changed where in the past you would not, or someone you care about would not have been able to get this compensation. But there's definitely, right, like there is a truth that's exposed here. Thoughts in the Six of Swords. There's the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands and the Eight of Swords. I don't know. This could be somebody that, I don't know. It could be someone that you care about. This could be a parent. There could be something that happened to a parent here for you that they could not do something for themselves. I really see here, Cancer, there is an opportunity for you to correct some sort of injustice. And again, I'm not getting an accurate. It feels like it's two ways, and probably because it's showing up this way for some of you and this way for the other group of you, where this is you thinking about someone and you can apply it here and help them out, get them going, or this is someone thinking about you. And I think if that is the case, I really feel like with the Magician, that somebody's trying to do something more, like even on an energetic level, or I don't know, if they have enough thoughts about you that they feel like that they can change the course of something. And maybe even like that's just meant to come through in the reading for you, you know? Lovers and the Eight of Cups. The Page of Cups, the Nine of Cups, the Knight of Wands. This is really trying to like connect with someone that you're distant from. Trying to connect with somebody that you're distant from. Page of Cups, Nine of Cups. Look at this. This person, I don't know, somebody's a muse to somebody here. Somebody's an inspiration to someone. They're trying to get some sort of a drive going. Somebody's trying to get some sort of a drive going in a wish fulfillment. This is a really curious reading. The Three of Swords is at the bottom. You know, I mean, this could be something that is like keeping you stuck. It could be keeping someone you care about stuck. And it's, perhaps it is very heartbreaking on both ends. There could be like somebody that you, a partner, a friend, someone that you want to travel to see, but there's something going on here that, you know, outside of your control. But, you know, just look into this advice. So I can say, like, it seems like a good opportunity for you to explore some options here. So Cancer, I'm going to go do the extended. In the extended, I'm going to continue to pull cards and see what additional messages want to come out for you from the universe. Thank you so much, my portals of love. Until next time, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.